They're doing what with people's money? People around the world having money mysteriously vanish from their bank accounts even have been denied access to ATMs to withdraw their own money. Some of these banks, though, allow wealthy customers to withdraw money in bulk, but deny and cage out anyone who doesn't have large sums of money. Do you trust the modern day banking system? Have you had problems with withdrawing money or magically having your funds disappear from your account with no word? Let me know in the comment section down below. Before we get more into this though, cue intro. How many of you guys over the past month or so have realized that you've magically had money disappear from your account, or even all your money just poof into thin air, not going to your bills or anything you purchased or anything you willingly consented to? Well then, I got a surprise for you guys. Well then, you're not the only ones, because people across America and the world have been having their money placed on hold and or just mysteriously vanishing from their accounts without any of their consent or prior warning. It's actually happened in 11 countries in the not so recent past, in places like Ireland, Syria, etc. Banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase Banking, and quite a few others across the world like Access Banking in Africa have been doing things like this. Now check this out.
So I'm a Bank of America and everybody's missing money. I'm also missing money over $1,300 and they're telling me to call customer service. And they keep hanging up on people. This another person here is also missing money.
You thought 2022's recession was bad? Well, you better buckle up, because it's gonna be one hell of a fucking ride. It's gonna be even better than that. That's according to Bank of America, and they're even saying that the federal government isn't doing enough to combat it. Wow, imagine that. Remember, it's like the good old WEF says, you'll own nothing and be happy about it. Now, modern day banks borrow your money or take your money to invest in investments or to pay off debts that they have, inherited or gotten. They also borrow money from bigger and bigger banks so that way they can give you back money that they owe you, because half the money you have is used to invest in other things. So technically speaking, it's not your original money that you put in there most of the time whenever you put money inside these banks. As of COVID, you have no money since they lent it all out. Now, if you want to learn more about how fucked up the modern day banking system is to a T and its origins on it, go ahead and check this video out here. There was a reason why crypto/Bitcoin was initially made, and it was to combat a system like this and essentially give more power back to the people. All this money of yours getting taken and lent out to other people and or used to pay these banks' debts is all done with the help of Congress too. Now, this is what's called a bail-in. And here is what they're doing with these bail-ins are when banks impose the losses of the bank onto the shareholders and creditors and recapitalize the bank by converting debt claims into equity. In other words, basically, they're just using your money to bail them out. Here's that money to help us get out of that debt, boss. But wait, that's my money. Not anymore. We need that so we can bail our asses out so we're not screwed over. But what if I get screwed over? I missed the point where that's my problem. Sounds like a you problem, bro. But hey, I need that money to take care of my family.
I need that money.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
As of 2008/2009, this was made legal due to the Dodd-Frank Act. After the financial collapse that occurred due to the government trying to bail out these banks or big banking. Now, many have already predicted that they would even resort to taking money out of people's 401ks or other retirement plans. Though I felt like I saw something in the past month or two that I watched from the Kwok brothers talking about this and how it's already happening or how they were predicting it to happen. Nonetheless, though, it really wouldn't surprise me at this rate if they're already taking people's money and everything like that. And if you have over $200,000 and they do that, you're not federally insured because the FDIC won't cover it. So you don't really have insurance on it at that point either. So you're kind of just, oh well, shit out of luck. Now, there are a couple of banks in Africa that are doing stuff like this too, like Access Banking and Zenith. Now, people at Access Bank can't withdraw any of their money unless they withdraw in bulk. They have to. Otherwise, they're barred out and can't even use ATMs to get their money.
This is Access Bank at Ifako. While a lot of customers are standing outside to have access to the ATM, the security guards locked the compound, the access to the ATM, took some people inside, collected their ATM cards, and have been giving them money in bulk. Here they are. Look at the people. Those are the people they allow. They allow these people in to give them bulk. They give them access to bulk cash. While their customers are out there, restricted from having access to the ATM. This is GT Bank at Ifako, opposite Zenith Bank. Access Bank.
Many people at Zenith Bank have none of their money because of these bail-ins that are happening, and they're taking it to social media to expose this bullshit. Whoa, this is our money. It's our money, not just your money, it's ours. Oh, and these people posting it are getting all of their posts taken down on Twitter by Zenith Banking. Huh, how ironic that Zenith would do that. You know what else is really messed up? The fact that you guys haven't smashed that like button or fucking destroyed the shit out of that subscribe button yet. With all joking aside though, it really does help us here on this channel. It helps us to get further out in the YouTube algorithm to get this information to others, to let them know what's going on in the world, as well as what bullshit is going on out there, and to let them know it's okay to think independently of these systems that we live in and to question these things. But with that being said, let's hop right back on into the video. Some of you might argue that a lot of this stuff is going on so that way we're pushed more and more towards these digital currencies, so that way we have no physical money and therefore lack control over our money, and it just becomes more centralized, you know, so that way we have no real control over it. Now, here's something that I really find ironic. They'll penalize you at some banks for withdrawing your money via bank teller now. You can't even go talk to the bank teller and have a human-to-human connection or business exchange really anymore, it doesn't seem like, or it doesn't really seem like they want to deal with you anymore, and they just want to, you know, have the money. There's no sense of friendly interaction with the business, you know, like a lot of us argue there should be. So what you're saying is that basically if I were to go up to a clerk in some banks, that I would be penalized for just trying to withdraw my money from them and have that friendly connection now? Huh. Now, this all seems like they're trying to have less and less contact with humans, essentially voiding that human connection out and for control under the guise of convenience. Now, after hearing and thinking about all this information, it kind of seems like these banks want to do business more with all these people that have loads of money and are continually investing in them, and kind of ignoring or not really wanting to give all the inside information or tips, you know, to those who don't have large sums of money to invest in their company. Leaving out the smaller shareholders or people to kind of fend for themselves instead of arguably doing what's right and letting them know, hey, this is what's happening right now in the market. I'd recommend doing this. You know, that should just really be a courtesy thing, or like a thing of, hey, I care about you because you're a human, you feel me, and you have a part of this company. You should care about your shareholders to a degree, no matter how little of money they invest. That's just ethics.
I mean, it's important that people understand they can be bailed in, but you don't want a huge run on the institution. But they're going to be. And it could be an early warning signal to the FDIC and the primary regulators when these things happen. And there may be some other prices, this is similar to what Jay was saying, in the market that you can tell whether people understand who's going to be protected, who isn't going to be protected. It would be, I think, an interesting study to look at the evolution of market prices in a situation like March of 2020, for example, and see whether people understood what might happen.
You look at the evolution, I think we have to sit down and talk to long-term debt investors and make sure that they, as a stakeholder group, fully understand bank debt today is not what it was before. It is not principal protected by design. And I think that expectation, I like how you started off, Betsy, like it's all about expectation setting. And I think that is absolutely critical. If that doesn't hold, this whole thing doesn't hold. And so I think it's one area to focus on.
Why would they do that, though?
Hello, I like money.
This is happening because a large portion of these banks care about money / themselves over the well-being of all their investors. Like, how fucked up is that? They just care about those who give them the most money. Not everybody that does, not every single person, only those that give them large sums of money. Where have we seen that before? It's not like the system does that or anything half the time. But that's enough about what I think. What do you guys think? My adoring tribe members, new viewers, etc. Let me know if you guys think that this stuff is messed up and if you've had any of this happen to you in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear about this stuff and get more insight and to learn about your guys' experiences on this. And it'll help other people out there as well to know that it's going on and that they're not really that crazy. Now, with that being said, as usual, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Whenever you guys do this, it really does help us out in addition to getting this information out to others and let them know it's okay to question these things in addition to letting them know what's going on out there. Again, it's okay to question the systems that we live in because that's how things improve and get better. Now, if you want a more interactive experience with us, come join us on streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube or on Twitch/Facebook. All my links will be down below. On them, we do things like play games together, talk about conspiracies, make some dark humor jokes, memes, and just all around have a good time. Then also check out our Discord tribe where we do similar things and we have events like movie/weeb night every other Friday. We just had one recently and, always a fun time. Watch things like anime, documentaries on events like how Hitler actually didn't kill himself, and there's actually CIA, FBI, and other countries' intelligence communities investigation data that actually proves that and shows us that we were lied to in our history classes. In addition to, other things like movies and TV shows, etc. Love to have more people in there. We also talk about conspiracies, spiritual stuff, and a buttload of other good things, and just have a good sense of community. Nonetheless, though, my dudes, until next time, though, please don't forget to live long and prosper, take care and peace, keep it 1,000,000% real, and remember, fuck the system. I'll see you guys on the flip side. You!